Hello, it's Pedal of the Daytime, and today, I've gone off on a bit of a tangent. I was going to show you the my vintage SolaSound flanger, but I plugged it in and it sounded like a helicopter had just landed. It was deafening and not the nicest sound in the world. So I'm going to fix that up and maybe we'll do that soon.
Hello, my name is Simon Sheed and I do most of the repairs around here. And don't worry, Ant, we'll have this ready in a jiffy. Is that okay?
So I went into the pedal store and put my hand out, and I thought whatever pedal I put my hand on, I'm going to demo that. And interestingly, I got this, the Jennings Growler. This is a really cool pedal, circa 1967, 68 I think. Actually looks like it should be older than that. Very, very industrial design. It would kind of be at home on the, it looks like the sort of thing you'd have on the floor of a tank, you know, to control. I don't know, I've never been in a tank. Why should I say that? Never been in a tank. It's how I would imagine, something I would imagine on the floor of a tank. But more importantly, it's a 1.5 fuzz, so... legendary. And the reason it's voiced so dark is because the other control kicks in a real and you look pretty groovy using it. That's just a pretty cool wah on its own. So the reason I think this is a really important pedal is because of the two circuits inside it. So the 1.5 fuzz, I suppose, was the seed that evolved into the fuzz face, which is obviously legendary fuzz. But the bit of the story that isn't often told is that I met a guy called Del Casher about a year and a half ago. What a lovely man. And full of wonderful stories and great raconteur. And although he's quite an old man now, it still plays as fast as lightning. But he was a demonstrator for the Thomas Organ Company in America when he was a young man, which was Vox in America. And he is credited as the first man to use a wah-wah pedal. And I started chatting to him about it. I said, well, you know, we're big into the fuzz thing. How did the wah-wah thing come about? And he said, well, you know, we had this amp with this interesting tone control on it. And we ripped it out, we put it in this pedal, and it went wah-wah-wah. And the guys at Vox said, yeah, that would be great. What a great sound for trumpet. And they sent it over to Clyde McCoy, and that's why the first Vox was Clyde McCoy was. And I said, hang on, Del, just stop there a minute. What was this amp you were talking about? What was that? He said, oh, it's something Dick Denny sent over from England. So now I'm thinking, well, the Mark 1 and the Mark 2, Pro Mark II, we very much think of as a Gary Hurst thing. We sort of think of this 1.52 transistor circuit as a Dick Denny thing. which would kind of make sense, it being in here. But then you think, well, hang on, this wah-wah circuit began on Dick Denny's desk as well. That's insane. So, you know, he was responsible for the fuzz face and the wah-wah in a tangential way. And he also happened to design the AC30, just in his spare time. But those two circuits, I assume that the wah circuit is the same. Please, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. And the 1.5 circuit are here in this funky little pedal. I love the idea of it being like a sort of wedge of cake, so the idea is you bought a few of the Jennings pedals and spread them out like a pedal board. And the actual way it is built, the fact of the matter is it's 52 years old, yet you still plug it in. Pretty cool, eh? So yeah, this I suppose you might call this the first multi-effects. I don't know. So hang on, the wah fuzz. I think up to the colour sound effects of this era, I think this probably looked a little bit old-fashioned. Maybe it was a little bit old-fashioned, grey and tank-like. The colour sound things were definitely funky, and that's probably why they took off. I don't think they sounded better than that. I mean, that is a great sounding pedal. And interestingly, you see it also made with the Framers brand on it. So I don't know what deal was being done there. Maybe Vox in the UK were distributing Framers guitars, and in return they were making some pedals for them. I'm not sure what happened. Got to find that out, haven't I? I'll report back with that one. But for now, yeah, this is the Growler, and I'm very glad I found it. And I'll try and make that flanger work for you.